Joining us now on NewsNation is NewsNation contributor Bill O'Reilly. It is good to see you, sir.
Is it really, Cuomo?
I'll tell you later. But what is your take so far on what's happening?
Split decision. Republicans got to be very happy with Florida, Virginia, Texas. Big disappointment north in New Hampshire. Democrats got to be happy there. Bolduc's going to lose. And according to some polls, he was neck and neck. I don't have a feel yet for the, quote, wave. I think the House is safely in the hands of the Republicans, which is going to cause President Biden endless grief, even if the Senate stays tied. But I think the Senate will ultimately evolve into 52 Republican, 48 Democrats. I'm very angry about Maricopa County, Arizona. 30% of their machines aren't working. I think the federal government's going to have to take a look
hold on a second.
at the state of Arizona after this vote. This has got to stop.
All right, but hold on a second. Let's stop it.
It's got to stop.
Let's stop it right now and just talk about what the it is. We had reports.
The it is that the...
We had a report earlier this evening that maybe 20% of Maricopa County's tabulation machines were giving them trouble. They then came out and they did a presser that they had made adjustments and they had it under control and that the machines were fine and that even if they had problems with the tabulation machines, they had secondary and tertiary, second and third degree protocols so that all the votes would still count and people would be moving through. And we have heard nothing else to exacerbate the situation and make it worse in hours. You still angry?
That's not enough.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What would be enough?
And I think it's 30%, and everything should be going smoothly. I'm also, and Oz will lose in Pennsylvania, which is another for the Democrats, because Oz never caught on anyway. It was all Fetterman's this, Fetterman's that. It wasn't Oz is so great. He's going to lose there. But again, the day of the election, there's a lawsuit that state law, Pennsylvania, shouldn't be upheld because you've got to date the write-in vote, and the Fetterman people don't want to date it, and the Secretary of State said you don't have to date it, but the Supreme Court says you do. This has all got to stop.
How do you stop the process of litigation over legitimate issues? Isn't that what our process is about?
You have to have tighter laws that regulate the states when they vote. So if a state says you're handicapped, but we're not going to help you get to the polling, the federal government steps in. Okay? There's got to be oversight.
But that's the way it works right now.
Will not or cannot.
That's the way it works.
I know. I'm giving you an example, Cuomo. I'm giving you an example of federal oversight.
Right.
We've got to stop this stuff in places like Pennsylvania and Arizona because it just blows up the credibility of the entire movement.
Right, but I also think that you may be, and by maybe I mean are, exaggerating any cause for concern that we have. And by doing that, you feed misgivings instead of going by the simple axiomatic truth of we know what we can show. And you do not have proof in Arizona of problems. So why say that it's got to stop?
Here's what I have.
Yes.
The media reports that go out that the good people of Arizona hear. That's what I have.
Yeah, but it's changed over time.
To alter voting.
The officials came out and they said they're dealing with it and it's okay. And we have things and we haven't heard anything since.
There was a problem. I'm happy they fixed it.
There should
not have been a problem.
There are always going to be problems. This is a new phenomenon for us.
It's historical in Arizona.
This is not a new phenomenon for us, except that the new phenomenon is if you don't like the results, you complain about them. That is really
Florida
the new part.
Fixed it. This week is the anniversary of the Bush Gore decision. Florida fixed it. Arizona
Hanging Chad was easy to fix.
Got to fix.
Hanging Chad is easy to fix. The human factor and the tabulation factor is not as easy to fix, right? It is human to err, as we both know. And it's an imperfect process that we don't want to update for a whole host of issues that we don't have to get into.